Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back. So today we're going to talk to you about strange weather and events worldwide. There's been a lot of stuff that's really super strange going on, like earthquakes and large numbers, as well as magnitude levels that are larger than recorded history, I guess, for some places, right? And there are a lot of people saying this is part of end time prophecy. There's people saying the Earth, the solar system, the sun, combined is, causing this. That's never happened before. Well, how do you know? Were you around the last time it did happen? Hello? No, you weren't. Of course not. That's why we can say on that instance that this never happened before, because we don't know if it did or not, right? Actually, that was actually the nicest thing I've ever read online. We actually don't know something. Jeez. And yet we assume so much other stuff that is also like total bullshit, right? However, I wouldn't say that all this stuff going on has to do with end time prophecy. Although, yeah, it is in the Bible. I will agree that there's going to be earthquakes and wars and rumors of wars and blah, blah, blah. When is there not a freaking war going on somewhere in this world? I mean, seriously. For thousands of years, even before Christ showed up on the scene, there was wars everywhere. Okay, it's never changed. People just have a issue with getting along for some reason. I don't know what it is. But, for the most part, I guess, we do get along, right? But there's a lot of countries around the world that just are in constant state of fighting and stuff, which is like unnecessary. But they do, and that's the way it goes. Now, with our weather system, that's another thing. And now, I've been tracking our weather system as far as, this stuff with rainstorms, tornadoes, all that jazz. And I've been going back my own little bit of history to when we first started screwing with nuclear energy. And every time there's been a nuclear power plant meltdown, whether it be major or minor, it has had a worldwide effect. Okay, and it's affected all kinds of things in the world, okay? Be it earthquakes or be it tornadoes more than normal, etc. Okay, now we're December 6th right now in Canada, Ontario, and it's nice outside. It was actually quite sunny earlier today, and it's just starting to calm down a little bit now. Of course, it's getting later in the day too. The one thing at least is nice and consistent about December is it's getting real dark real early, right? But the lack of snow is a big concern. The lack of a frost in the ground is a big concern, right? And so we have that right now. We didn't even get a ton of rainfall yet to start prepping the ground and soaking the ground for the big freeze, because it just isn't happening. Our temperatures, even predicted right up to the 20th of December right now, are showing us that we're not even going to drop below -5. It's like, that's really not enough to even freeze the lake, I've seen it where we've had a lack of snow in December before, but, nothing like this. And nothing with the plus temperatures. Now, they are talking about, they told us about some super El Nino, that's going to be hitting us. And, well, I guess it's here. And it's really going to screw with the winter this year. Now, for us, at least in this end of Canada, we're definitely not going to get much of a winter, apparently. And we're going to see a lot of plus temperatures, more so than normal. Well, that's kind of good in some sense, I guess. Less frost to carve off my car means I'll still get half-decent gas mileage. And, yeah, that's about it. It's the only benefits I see, other than the fact that the lack of snow means I can actually go out to the trails and keep going trail riding as long as there's no snow at the Descheny Falls, because it gets pretty slippery when there is. The last winter was kind of actually nasty, even in the spring thaw. We took a few chances we shouldn't have for going up into the Descheny Falls, so it's kind of like, not going to do that crap again. A little too slippery. But it was still an interesting time out nonetheless. But this time of year, we should actually have a lot more snow on the ground than what we do, which right now is 0. Okay, and so I was looking on the internet today, and I heard about, Texas getting slam-basted with tornadoes and all this shit, and other things going on in other countries and around the world, and I'm like, well, that's the result of Fukushima for you, because Fukushima has been the worst meltdown in human history, okay? They're talking 1,000 years before we're going to recover from that damage just in our oceans alone, and of course our oceans contain a large source of our food, right? Because a lot of us eat, well, some people eat shark, I don't know why, but But, you know, lobsters, crab, I mean, these are my two favorite things other than scallops and shrimp, right? So, you know, those are being affected. So it's like, do I really want to eat that much lobster this year? I'm thinking, no, I got to cut back a little bit, you know, type of thing, right? But yeah, it's definitely screwed with that marine life. I'm sure we're going to get some pretty mutated new creations out of this in the oceans. But it's also messing with everything else, right? Because everything's all connected, you know, and so it's really making a terrible mess everywhere. But I wouldn't say that this has, you know, anything to do with the end of the world, because the world's not going to end. I mean, not unless something actually blows up our planet, like the Death Star from Star Wars, right? Otherwise, I don't think we have to worry about the world ending anytime soon, or even life ending on this world anytime soon. You know, and there's a lot of conspiracies behind all that crap too, but I don't pay attention to that shit. I watch it and I'm like, bullshit, bullshit. Oh, look at that, more bullshit. Oh, yeah, more bullshit, you know. And, of course, the fear mongers are out again this month, right? I've put a few videos up on my channel for debunking purposes. August, Days of Darkness, debunked that one. Hey, I was right. Hello. Aliens attacking in 2029. Well, we'd have some time to play with that, but I have already called bullshit on that one. I don't think it's going to happen. And of course, there was the asteroid supposed to hit us and kill us all. That never happened either. Hello. And of course, 15 Days of Darkness. And that never happened either. And in all these videos, I've told people, look, it's not gonna happen, okay? It's just not possible. The laws of physics don't even allow this sort of shit to take place. And some people are still getting on there, well, God can do whatever the hell he wants to do, and blah, blah, blah. Well, you're right, God can, but is he going to? No, I'm afraid he's not. I'm sorry to tell you, he won't. Why don't you have a chat with him? I'm sure he will tell you the same thing, okay? And I get a little sarcastic with people, and they're like, and it's like, whatever, go get a life, okay? But I mean, seriously, folks, I mean, right now with what's going on with our weather patterns, people are calling end of world prophecy stuff on this, and it's like, get a life. It's not end of world prophecy stuff, okay? I'm sure there's some connections here and there with some stuff, but I don't think we really have anything to worry about, okay? If anything, we got to worry about is the fact that the way the weather affects things with our plant and animal life, that could go a little screwy this year, because now we got a really hot winter for us, you know, where some other places around the world are probably getting really subterranean, freezing cold temperatures and a boatload of snow. They can have that. Okay, I just want enough snow on the ground just to play with my RCs here and there, get rid of the snow, I'm good to go, all right? I'm happy with that. At least I got one little shot at it so far. May get another shot at having some snow and doing some drifting, who knows. But I'm talking with RC toys here, not cars, not real cars. Although that would be fun. Anyway, so yes, there's some nasty stuff going on in the world that is actually happening. It's true, it's provable, it's all over the internet. Yes, this stuff is happening. But I really don't think we have anything to worry about as far as it, you know, ending the world. This is my opinion, though. And but I do think that it does have a bad effect when the weather goes this screwy on a global level, you know, because it's affecting everything everywhere. That's the thing, right? But anyways, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about it. I mean, I'm a little concerned about this winter in one sense, but in another sense I'm kind of not, you know, because I kind of really enjoy the nicer weather. I just don't like weather that's too hot. But I can tell you right now, for December, where I'm living, this is extremely abnormal weather, period. And but they're saying it's because of a super El Nino. And that's the excuse they're giving us. They're not even trying to tie any of this into, well, our ecosystem got completely screwed thanks to Fukushima, so Ontario, Canada, and several other places in Canada will experience hotter than normal temperatures this winter and very little snowfall. No, they're not saying that. They're just saying super El Nino, you know, which they say comes around once on a blue moon, and I guess this is the blue moon for it. It's like, whatever. Anyway, so we'll see what happens. But in the theater next door. So, let me know what you guys think. Catch you on the next one. Awesome. And have fun. Bye.